G'day and welcome back to that new Hobby High Ultramarines from Scratch, episode 128. I've got a little guest here, haven't I? And she's helping me put together another Contemptor Dreadnought. All these pieces here, huh, sweetie? Yeah, so this week has been very, very not exciting. I haven't really done a hell of a lot this week, have I? Haven't really done a hell of a lot this week. You can have a look at this robot.
Dad, can we paint it?
We'll paint it. We'll paint it together.
Can we paint it? Where's the colours?
All up there, honey.
Dad?
Yeah?
Let's use red.
You want to use red? Oh,
yes.
All right, we can use some red. Come here. Oh.
Hold on with the robot.
Well, maybe we won't paint this robot. Maybe we'll paint your robot. Okay?
Where's the paintbrush?
I'll get you one.
Oh, my stomach.
Oh, your stomach. Here we go. Here's a paintbrush.
Thanks, Daddy.
And here's some paint.
Ooh, paint.
Okay.
I love paint.
I know you do. Now, how are we going to paint it? That's a nice colour red. Are you sure you like that red? Oh, you're not thinning your paints much. Do you want to put some water in that? Yeah, you've just had a shower. Mum, if you get dirty, Daddy's going to cop it. That's some good detail work there, Vivian. That's some very good detail work. I like it. Yep, I like it a lot. I might just call a hiatus on this and come back. What? No, I'm sorry. Right, now, where were we? Okay, so this week I have put together, a few knights, which was nice. Everyone likes a good knight. I have put together a Contemptor Dreadnought with dual Volkite, and this one's going to be the dual Melter. And I have fully torn down and organised my hobby room. I mean, my wife gave me an amazing hobby desk organiser because even she thought I was bloody being a bit grubby with my setup. And yeah, it was that good of an organiser that I couldn't just sort of like put everything on it and be done with it. It was that good that it deserved a full teardown of the hobby room and a full rebuild up to standard to meet the standard of the organiser. So yeah, I'll take you through all of that in a wee bit. Other than that, it's been, what can I say? I'm trying to stop saying in my videos. It's going to be a slow process. I don't script any of this. It's just straight off the top of my head. And I watched a couple of my videos and I was horrified by the amount of times that I said, made me sound like an absolute munted idiot. So I am trying to dissuade myself from doing that in the future. So just stick with me if I try to speak a bit more articulately, and the pauses between statements are a little bit longer while I organise my thoughts for the next thing I want to talk about. I'll try not to just go and sound like a fucking spastic. So bear with me while I transition into being a more literate YouTuber, or literate person. Literate, is that the term? Isn't that writing? Anyway, I have realised recently that I'm going to be unable to go to the competition coming up, the charity competition, which is very disappointing for me. I was really looking forward to actually doing it. I was putting together this Fury of the Ancients list, which I still am technically putting it together. But the Fury of the Ancients list is now no longer the priority, because I realised that even if I was going to get there on time, the units that I'd ordered, the other 3 dreadnoughts, were not going to arrive, and I'm certainly not going to get 7 dreadnoughts painted in 2 weeks. So what I have done is I made another list for the competition, which was a knight list. And then once I got that all put together, and I realised I could make my targets for the competition, work phoned me up and said, "Yeah, we need you to go and do something over here, and you can't got to be away that weekend." So yeah, pulling out of the competition, which is really unfortunate. I'm really looking forward to it. I am going to ask a few people to send me quite a lot of videos, and we'll do an armies on display and all of that, hopefully, if I can get some good videos and pictures of the event. But it's just an absolute bummer that I'm not going to be there. I am bitterly disappointed in myself for not... work comes first. Work is what provides for the family. And that's got to come first, always. But I was looking forward to it. I'm bitterly disappointed that I'm not going to be able to do it, which is just, path and pathways of the, family life, living, working full time. Shit happens. Unfortunately, you just have to work around it. But on the other hand, it has given me, because I've been building towards that competition, 2 brand new 2,500 point lists to try out on some poor unsuspecting chap. One will be knights, and one will be the Fury of the Ancients. So that's definitely a positive for the future at some stage. But right now, I'm just not feeling so terribly enthused and happy about it, if I'm completely honest about it. A bit bummed out. But the other thing I'm going to be doing recently is I'm going to be doing a lot more aircraft. It's not Horus Heresy, I know, but I've recently come into a whole heap of boxes from a fella having a bit of strife with his landlord. He had to clear out a few boxes from his storage. So he's given me a bunch of half-finished projects to do, like Airfix models and all that. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of that, trying to get back to my roots of what I originally started off with and did as a hobby. And I'm really looking forward to that too. It's been pretty... I've done so much this week. It has been hectic, and I have got fucking nothing to show for it. I did try trolling a few people with a unique view on Slanesh and the Elder. And, it's people take the law so seriously. If you say one thing, even as a joke, just to see, ha ha ha, that was funny, look at how naive I am. You say it as a joke and be prepared to get a 3.5 page written essay on the law and why what you said as a joke could not possibly be considered true canon or, in any way, makes sense. So yeah, my original question was if it was a few weeks ago. I know the people who I asked this will probably watch this, but the question was if the Elder gave birth to Slaanesh due to their sexy times, and shouldn't Slaanesh protect them like a god, rather than just decide, oh, they fucked me into living, so I'm going to eat them? Shouldn't she be, oh, they fucked me into living, I'm going to look after them and their souls for the rest of eternity? And, I just made that comment that, she should be doing that. And, yeah, the resulting answer was no, never, not going to happen, not. And, yeah, and with a bit of, that's a fucking stupid question, don't bring that shit up again. Yeah, so, yeah, I shan't bring that shit up again. But, yeah, at the time when I said it as a joke, why shouldn't Slaanesh freaking, look after the Elder if they birthed her into existence like they do with, like the Emperor sort of does with humanity? Or like Gork and Mork do for the Orcs. They look after the people that believe in them and created them. So why doesn't Slaanesh? I was also told that all the Chaos Gods were actually formed by humanity. But, humanity hasn't been around for that long in the lore. I've watched the odd Major Kill videos, and we've only been around for, 40,000 years or so, but they were like robots and frog people beating living piss out of each other well before we're on the thing, so surely they should have birthed these gods. It's a bit, Khorne was apparently created during the first murder, which literally puts him in the biblical age, doesn't he? Wasn't that Cain and Abel? Well, I don't know. I'm not a religio, but still, I reckon it sounds very species-centric, which I suppose, being 30k it should be, but it doesn't quite ring right for me. Anyway, lots of questions to read and to learn about. But yeah, if I'm going to play around and ask silly questions, I should be fully prepared to cop a 30-page essay in double font, triple lined, with references in the future. All right, so let's have a quick look at the new layout. All right, here we go. So these are the unfinished kits. Some of them are mine, some of them are semi-finished, some of them are unfinished. So I thank you very much to the person who gave them to me. You know who you are. So honestly, the first one I'm going to do is this bloody Horton, the wooden jet plane from World War II. I don't even know if these are actually made it into production. A lot of them have been put together and, bits and pieces. They're in various stages of finishing. This one hasn't been undercoated, but the interior detail's done. I'm just going to finish them all off. I think that's going to be a fun little thing to do. But yeah, I don't have to buy another plastic model for God knows how long. The other thing is the work desk. Since that new hobby organizer has gone in, and I've started doing the Fury of the Ancients, all of my pile of potential has shrunk from being under there and up there to just that. Because I had all that shit that I had was spread through so many boxes that I just had boxes full of crap. That's actually my army. Paint box, bits box, storage. And this is all this. Remember, I've halved my pile of potential since I last did a video on it. I've also increased, I've also got the Skaven to do, but I've halved it, which I'm quite happy about. And this bloody, this awesome gift from my wife, just have a look at it. I got freaking sliding drawers full of stuff. I got freaking sharps, clippers, paint pens, polisher and filler, tweezers, bits of aircraft, freaking tape, cleaner, glue. Look at that glue, drawers full of stuff. Freaking Forge World weapons over here. I got a drawer for magnets. I got a drawer for blue tack. I got a drawer for fucking green stuff. Bloody those bloody earwicks, bloody lipstick applicators, the tufts of grass. Everything's here. It's all there, and I've got space. Look at that. I've got a full arm's worth of space. I was previously working on about a third of this mat. About a third of it. And the rest was just paint piled everywhere. And now I'm fucking working like a king. And I feel so happy. I'm really appreciative to my wife for giving it to me. It's just been spectacular. And so I'm doing well. I'm going to try to get something finished for next week because it's been a long time since I've actually done and finished something for you. So what I'm going to attempt to do is finish Garro. I have broken his sword off, his Libertas Rex. I can't find it, so I'm going to give him this ridiculously empty, oversized sword from the Praetor box because it looks more ornate, and I just love how long and double-handed it looks. I think that looks nice. And I've got to find a head for him. I was originally going to use the head from this chap, but I can't find the sprue anymore. A byproduct of cleaning is that I've lost a lot of shit. I don't know where. I know the majority of the stuff that I have is in here, but the little finicky bitty pieces, I don't know where the hell they are. Anyway, I'm going to continue putting this dreadnought together, and I'm going to put some ink on that, some decals on this, and that'll be my work day for today. And by next week, I will have stuff complete to show you, and I can progress as normal, showing Ultramarines from scratch. By the way, that's the robot me and my daughter just finished painting. Well, maybe we'll put some inks and some highlights on that very chunky paint at a later date. Anyway, that's it from me. Love the lot of yous. Give your missus a kiss, and I'll see yous all later. Cheerio.